Alright, so we just poofed into existence here, and we are checking out what's going on. Where are we? I don't understand. We have provisions. We must have just come from another planet. We have experienced the great multiverse shuffling, and we are starting anew here as, what's, Germany? Oh boy. And we got some well-trained individuals who are prepared to hunt and gather and defend, and then we've got our provisions. We've got some animals to domesticate over here. We've got some surplus of food over here we can get to pretty quickly, but I think we might want to come up forward a little bit so that we can get, or over one, maybe get up onto this mountain so that we can get that production. We'll get a lot of production out of there. We'll be in range of a little bit of faith if we want to get some, some religion going. Plus, we'll get irrigation along the way, presumably. Maybe not right away if we go animal husbandry first. Yeah, okay, so we're going here, I think. Here, and then put it down. What's the other possibility here? No, not necessarily. That can later become a 1, 2, 3 industrial or capital section. Or I can get a couple mines along the way here. Those two hills, I believe those are hills, can become mines. And then that could be the industrial section if things are working the way I believe they are. We've got, who is our person here? Frederick Barbosa. He's got the Hansa. He's the handsome Hansa. Is he handsome? I don't know. That's a lot of red hair. I don't think I would dig it. That's a lot of red, homie. A district unique to Germany for industrial activity. Replace the industrial zone, as I figured. +2 production bonus if adjacent to a commercial hub district. Okay. +1 production bonus for each adjacent resource. Okay. +1 production bonus for every 2 adjacent district tiles. Resources. I thought those worked with mines. Let's see here. Districts. Oh, I misspelled it. D-I-S-T-R-I. Districts. Bam. Boo. I kind of was hoping it would show me what they were. So, what do we got here? Leaders, city-states, districts, spam. Commercial hub. Adjacent to a river. Okay, so that was the one. The commercial hub would go somewhere along the river, right? And for each tile that's adjacent to a river, and this looks like it has 2, and this one has 1, 2, 3, so this would be the commercial hub preferred location, right? Doink. Commercial hub. Okay. Now, if we put the commercial hub there, the Hansa gets a bonus for being next to the commercial hub. So we want it right next to one. And it's also, for some reason, I'm thinking mines boost that, but it wants to be next to resources. So if it was here, it'd be next to 2 resources. Okay. So we delete this one. We add the tack there. That's where that will be. We add the tack here. That's where that will be, I think. Alright, so that's next to 2 resources, right? Any place else I can get next to 2 resources and have some commercial bonus? Okay, cool. So that's a good start there. If it's next to districts, what are the other bonuses off of this bad boy? 1 production bonus for each adjacent resource, so it'll be a +4 location, I believe, so far. Every 2 adjacent district tiles. Alright, so it would have 1 there. If I put another one there, what could that possibly be, right? So a Petra or a pyramid makes sense here at some point in the future. Possibly. So let's go ahead and do that. We're not sure which one, but we're thinking one of those. Oh, wait, I can do this. So Petra or pyramid. Pyramid. Pyramids get you builders. And the Petra gets you resources that produce production, if you didn't know. So a Petra went there, then it would get everywhere. Some holy sites, some religions are about increasing your faith input by surrounding it by desert. So if you chose, for example, even though this is an oasis, I'm pretty sure it's still desert, right? Yeah, still desert. So you can go here and get the +6 coming in for that if you had a holy site there. That's a long term. So maybe, but man, if I put it here, and this is where I'm seriously considering putting everything. Man, oh man. Because that gives me the fresh water. Or I could go here. Get that food, that production. Can grow down to this food if I need it. And then that gives me 1, 2, 3. All right, let me double check how commercial hubs work. Just in case, 2 gold for having adjacent river tile. Yep, got that. 2 gold for each harbor. Oh, we're not going to have that. 1 gold for every 2 districts. So it doesn't matter if it's next to the city-state. But if I put another district there... or cross the water and go there? No, that's not a good one. I'm thinking this is the play. You know, we can get an aqueduct later on to get in additional water if we really need it. Right? And then I could use a builder to chop out this wood at some point to help something get grown faster. And I know that will be getting rid of some of this production, though. Oh, the toss-up. Where to go? Here or here? This, I think... Oh. The analysis paralysis is real. This guy. While we settle here, the great city of Aachen! Aachen Casino. Right around the corner. Come on by. Alright, so we have to get some stretch. And yes, I realize that's going to be some time away, but by about that time, you know, we should have enough money to purchase both of those, and they'll probably need to be purchases because things will naturally expand out around all of this good stuff over here. Alright, so as for this guy, let's take a look and see what we got here. Look as far as you can. Get a feel. Alright. I can't see any of the telltale signs of where we might be. You know, but seriously, it doesn't need to be that big of a deal. Alright, so if we go down here, we have a coastline. We can either go into the desert and explore, or we can go this way and explore. There's some more woodlands. We could figure out how far this feels like the delta that goes out into the ocean. So if we explore along the river a little more, that might be a little better for us. What other things can we do? We have U-boats. So we will at some point want to have some type of naval presence. And we are really good at combat against city-states, right? So, oh, I saw that up in here too. Let's see here. City-states. Smaller political entities that cannot win the game. So those are the little guys that show up over here. And you'll see. They're not actively trying to kill you. That's one good way to put it. Chen, let's get you going right away. What kind of things do we need in our burgeoning young city? Boink, let's check out the city details of Chen Casino. Alright, plenty of food surplus. We've got probably this tile and this tile working right now. Nope, probably this tile and this tile working right now. Let's check that out. It is, in fact, those 2 tiles. So, let's turn up... Oh, that's right, you can't pull them out from there. Bummer. Alright. Oh, unlock, go back over there. Cheers. Alright, so those 2 are there. Food supply is going to be fine for a while. Production's going to be high, so we're going to get stuff done. Not as much housing as I would have liked. I already said that I wanted a aqueduct of some sort, so if I put... I'm thinking that might be what this goes here. That might be what goes here, actually, after I strip this of its resources. We'll see. But it would make more sense to go right here or right here. Ah, bummer. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. Housing. Okay, low housing. No big deal. What else do we got here? What is it working on? It's not actively trying to open anything up yet, but we know that we are going to want these 2 locations. They won't be 50. They'll probably be 60 and 80 when I do get around to buying them. Or maybe both for 60. We'll see. But they will get bought. What else do we got here? The production queue. We're not having any faith, so this is the production queue. We could get a monument going, get our culture going right away. But something tells me, based on the way we're going to be doing things, we're going to want a scout, and so does the game recommend. A builder, too soon for a builder because we're going to study animal husbandry, presumably, so we can get a strategic resource to possibly utilize in our cavalry and or trades. But for now, let's get a scout out here. or working on one. And then this guy, if he crosses the river and goes south, he'll be going south for I don't know how long. Or go down the river into the desert. All right, let's cross for now, homie. We'll work our way down this way and see if there's anything to spot, and then we'll send our scout off that way. What are we going to research in the meantime? Close that up. Animal husbandry, so we can get that. Boom. And then we'll come back for mining so that we can also chop woods and harvest copper, which was right around the corner as well. So while I'm sending this guy down this way, I'll be mindful of this as well, because there might be a good spot to build our second city. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, presumably right in here. Right? Maybe here. Maybe the water comes this way, we get real lucky, and we get some nice stuff here. That we can get all of this, you know? So let's kind of guesstimate one right here. We'll kind of scout down, or this guy will scout down, the German warrior, while the Achin scouts will come out and go that way. Alright, so that's the plan. 5 turns before the scout happens, so we'll be watching this guy walk along here. Okay, there's more coastline. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. We'll see. Aha, ha, ha! We were fortunate, so that would give us fresh water. There would give us fresh water. So somewhere around in here, we're going to put one. No, I'm not sure yet how. Right? But we'll prioritize this now, I think. You know, because that's got water and the other one doesn't. Next turn. Okay, I'm not crossing the river right there. Alright. Good place. We got cow. Let's see, mortar animal husbandry stuff. A mountain or desert for a Petra pyramid build, which we could stretch out. A big capital, or a big commercial district location, possibly. You know? I know this is more about their special unit, the Hansa. But if we can get it someplace, you know, big. Dude, a couple mines there. Something uses mines. As I thought it was the industrial stuff. Alright, districts. City center, I got that. Commercial hub, we got that. Encampment. Ooh, we're gonna have some encampments. Encampments are plus domestic. Oh, wait a minute. No bonuses. These are just places. Why did I think that? Hansa, that's our special one. Every 2 adjacent district tiles. Plus 2 for each adjacent commercial hub. Oh! So, if I had this building's commercial hub next to that Hansa and my Hansa next to their Hansa. Ooh, okay. Okay, so what could we do here? So that's just some thoughts there. That would be a lot of production. That would be a lot of extra production. Let me get some water real fast. All right, so while I was drinking on that iced tea, actually, I got to thinking that this guy is going to have to take out this barbarian camp, possibly do some more forward scouting along the river to see if we can get this combo pulled off downriver a little bit, and then I'm going to use the scout, instead of going that way, to come down here, and then we'll start thinking about what we can maybe do, getting a builder out, possibly, or some other solution for dealing with anybody who might invade. So maybe a slinger, because slingers will, if we take care of barbarians with slingers, we can get archers sooner, so that might help for that. And again, this guy, he's going to have plus 7 combat strength when attacking city-states, so our plan is to take out those little neutral city-states along the way, which means we're going to be losing our delegates that give us resources from time to time, I guess. But this guy, in the meantime, he's got a little combat he's got to deal with over here. Let's see if we can get... Uh-oh, what's this? Okay, their scout sees us. Uh-oh, okay. So... I kind of want to go this way, so I can possibly... Again, there's not much back there. There's a city-state right there. I can see by the thingamabobber. So that's super cool. Minor defeat. Do I fight him once? Oh, okay. 2 to go over here. All right, let's next turn. All right, super micromanaging. This guy's got 1 to go. Animal husbandry's coming along. But over here, we got some combat I think we're going to want to resolve. Let's try them out. Let's see what these guys are all about. Pardon me, would you gentlemen care to... What the heck? Yes, we just wanted to walk right into your very clearly defined encampment. Look at this. Well, there's no second guessing these guys. If I wasn't playing this as Frederick Barbosa, people who like to do and go into combat with undomesticated individuals, barbarians. Look at the naming conventions. Anyways, so these guys kind of got their butt whooping. These guys kind of handed it to them. They're about even. All right. But now they're both. Why don't you take some time to heal up, and we'll see who's really even. Take our next turn there. Hi, Candy. Okay, so I guess she is Candy from now on. Thanks for letting me know what my scouts are all about. Thank you so much. I don't want to deal with that guy, so I'm going to bring this scout along and already get him going this way, because I want him going that way. And this guy is going to rest up for a little bit, heal up, and consider coming after these guys in just a moment. As for me, I'm going to check out Candy, the city-state, whom I intend to go and destroy. Can I do it with one warrior, or will I need to bring in... Well, I'll make a couple slingers, like I said. We'll see what happens there. We get +7 against them. Maybe wait until I get my civics tree so that I can get some type of combat advantage. Who knows? Right now, they're giving me faith in the capital. Am I the first one? Yes, I am the first one to meet them. They would like to trigger an inspiration in craftsmanship, which means... There it is. Why did I forget that? That's the builder one. So, improve 3 tiles. Just as there's enough time for this to fill it out and finish it with 3 tiles. How far away is that? I might do that next. Yeah, get me right into military tradition. So I can get those cavalry units we were talking about going. Bam. There's our path. That's our short-term civics path right there. You know, we're not really going to be expanding with settlers right away. We're going to be going and taking over those cities, right? We're going to conquer those cities and then turn them into our own. All right, so what else is down here? Long-term, more military training, more defensive tactics, you know. We're going to get into naval tradition. So for Navy, we're going to need to come over here and get up into shipbuilding. But this could be a little bit longer term, because after we get our animals for that, we said we were going to go here for that. And then I might go ahead and get a bronze working also. Rainforest? No, masonry, because we were thinking about a pyramid. So we might go here, here, here. Is there anything up here worth going for? It is unlikely that we're going to seriously consider a faith-based victory in this game. Sailing, we're not on the docks yet, so we don't need it. Irrigation will help. And when we need housing in a pinch, but by the time we need housing in a pinch, we'll probably be able to train that within the period of a pinch. All right, so this guy, that's where our combat's going to be busting it up. All right, back over here. All right, so I said I would probably want a slinger, right? 5 strength, 15 ranged, movement. Do we have any special units for our boy? We do, U-boats, naval stuff. Okay, so a slinger it is. I don't know why I second-guessed myself. We're going to keep him doing that. Maybe I wanted a warrior, maybe. But I think I'm going to bring the slinger as my first defensive guy, and then we'll go from there. Next. My buddies over here are giving me a hand. Thanks, Candy. So I'll let them get into a couple fights, right? And while I heal up, and then I'll just come in and take it all away. Take it all away. Where's my scout? Dude, are you moving it? What's the deal here, homie? This is giving us a big possibility for a 3-way commercial hub surrounded by thing. Or maybe even 4. Maybe this one, and then this one, and this guy. I don't know. This is really getting crazy. Planning out this super city is going to be silly. Let me just continue clearing out the... I keep saying that, and then right around the corner will be a barbarian camp. They'll come in and just crush me, and the game will be over. Right? Oh, this guy's almost done. So let me go in there and clean that up. Pardon me, gentlemen. You wouldn't mind if I came in here and cleaned them up for you. Thanks, Candy. Yep. Alrighty. That's... Ding. Any resources here? Whoa! Diamonds. You know what you can do with diamonds? Cut things. What do I get? Flanking support. Cool, that's what we're going for. Improve 3 tiles. Ooh. 7 turns away for that. 24 turns for that. Well, how would we improve it? We would put stables there. Presumably, this will be grown out by then. Let's take a quick peek. See where they're planning on going. Over here, huh? We're going to get bonus resource of rice. Okay. So then these 2 production tiles. Yeah, I'm going to be able to strip one of these. Okay, so the builder will be for doing that. Let's fortify there. Tundra. We're down at the very bottom of the map. Oh man, we're way down south. Alright, so we're going to be looking for pastures to be built. Camps, those are for extra money, which becomes helpful when you're trying to supply an army. So what do we got over here? Animal husbandry any second now, but we're going to put a farm there. Is that what we want? And then the camp would be over here. That'll give us a little extra gold. And then hopefully this will open next. Let's see what's planned to open up next. That. Might be a little too soon to buy one over here. But I kind of want to get... Man, but that irrigation is like 2 things away, so I'm not doing that. So no, we got this one, and this one. We'll go get those for built up with the builder, which will be the next thing we make. No, because that'll be way too soon. Way too soon for this. We haven't even gotten Code of Laws. Man, I'm way ahead of the game. All right, so let's just production queue a warrior then, or a settler. Yeah, let's get a settler going after that slinger, so they can come down here and get into position. And maybe we can get another warrior so we can have like a forward base camp thing going on there. Because we're such an aggressive... The Achen people are incredibly aggressive. I believe I said I was going to do this so that my guys can open up mines and do their things. But irrigation for that other thing. And I also wanted to be able... No, rainforest, no masonry. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. We're going here to here, right? Yep, that was my 1-2 combo there. So that we can get a pyramid built out there. So we can get a builder who will come out and do his things. And then... that will help us get to craftsman. Or is that going to be fast enough? Probably not. Let's look at how fast this one's going to go. All right, so this is 5, 29, and then... Oh, wait, no. So 5, 29 total, so it takes 8. I'll have 16 rounds. And then over here we've got 7 into 22. It won't happen fast enough. But unless I build a quarry. Can I build a quarry somewhere? Yes, I can. So if I get a settler over here somewhere and build a quarry right there, right? Is that the quarry or is this a quarry? Oh, man. Oh, man. These early game decisions for maximum efficiency. All right, so the unit needs orders where? Here? Okay. Right, we're going to peekaboo a little bit around here. All right, so I'm moving this scout around, trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to set up my big production / income stuff, and I ran into a diamond mine over here with all of this. Look at, it's on a hill, so it becomes a mine. It can become a mine, can become a mine. Resource, right? So if I put this commercial hub over here, or no, this guy, that's it. The Hansa goes there. It's surrounded by 2 big resources, right? Oh man, if everything goes well, you know what I mean? If everything goes well. All right, so there's that. There's that. If I have one settler coming over here, I'm trying to think about, like, if I do a forward settle here too. There's so much production here, you know, here, and this one too, even though it's covered up now. There's a 2 over there. There's 2 there. Those can be mines. Mine. Not mine as in mine, but mine as in we can dig things up from underneath theirs. That could be quite productive there. We are having some difficult decisions to be made here still, so I'm still going to be planning those out while I build my settler for 11 turns, and this guy takes this. Hey, we got Sandals of the Prophet. We've produced a great work. View that great work. Look at that. We're getting faith and tourism already, so there's that little bit of faith that we were talking about. I don't know how productive it's going to be. We'll see. All right, I'm going to clip this here and pick up another one because I don't want my recordings to run very long. If you want to keep following along, then by all means subscribe for more content like this coming real soon. If you can't wait that long, check out the playlist on the bottom left to see how we got to this point. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.